Hello, everyone. Hello. I am always coming with quick tips. Today we will be working on steel appliances. Okay? If you have stainless steel appliances, this will be the spray. And the only stainless steel spray, doesn't have to be this brand, but it must be a stainless steel cleaner, and it polishes at the same time. So let's just go ahead and give it a spray. This has been on my to-do list, and you basically just want to hit everywhere, and you're gonna allow this to sit while I'm doing my other chores, and you can actually see the dirt just coming down. Can y'all see that? Let me see if I can bring y'all in a little closer. But trust and believe, that dirt is sliding down. I went on and did the same thing for my stove. You want to put that inside your handles, inside, everywhere. You just want to give it a good spray. Now let's get to the last appliance, which is the dishwasher. Have her good and spray it down. And it's hot. We don't want to do a whole bunch of work. So what I have, while those are soaking, first thing we want to do is we want to utilize our time wisely. So I needed some more fabric softener. So I had to come and grab a cup. I always have loads of towels, kitchen towels, bath towels. Today we're working on, while we have these appliances soaking in that stainless steel oil cleaner and polisher, let's move on to something else that can occupy our time while we are still working. I know I'm gonna need towels. And if I can have just a quick minute with you guys. I see that is cricket. Okay, so I have already went on and added in a large load of kitchen white towels. Okay, so this is why I needed to go back and get the cup. I'm gonna close that so that the flies don't get in. When I get my fabric softener, my laundry soap, I always buy in bulk. Let me hit you to this one if you don't already know. Lasts a long time, smells 10 times better than Downy Snuggle. This is it. Okay, so let me go ahead on and fill my cup with Downy so that I can add it on in to my load. I have already added in my laundry soap. So I fill that cup up so I don't have to keep lifting this up all the time. Okay? So I've already added in, for the white towels, I've already added in 2 cups of powder. I like powder better in my laundry because, especially with towels, it gets really into the fiber good. So I'm going in with a cup of the liquid. And we're just gonna go ahead on and pour that in. Since I have the Downy in hand, let me fill the Downy dispenser on up. And let me add my other soap. I don't measure, I just eyeball. So that is about 2 cups of those. You're gonna go ahead on and you're gonna select your load. You're gonna select your temperature. In this case, I have a large load. I'm going with hot on my white kitchen towels. making sure that the dispenser for Downy is on. And I also need to add some bleach to these white towels. When you're washing white, whether it's underclothes, socks, white towels, uniforms, you want to go in with white. Okay, so let me go ahead on and select my load, which is heavy. Temperature is hot, and the low side is, turn on that dispenser. Okay, we have that done. Using up my air space. One of my pictures fell. We'll come back to that later. Okay, let's get back over here in the kitchen area. I have, while that's soaking, I have some quick recipes. I have some quick recipes that I am going to be making for dinner. And plug that up. Okay. Oh, I hope y'all wasn't looking at the cushion. That ain't free for all to see. If I was exposed, excuse me. All right, let me wash my hands. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm prepping for dinner tomorrow. Put that light back on. Okay, guys. So I have here 2 different menus. One is going to be brunch. The other is going to be dinner. Okay, so I'm gathering the ingredients that I will be using for this recipe. And some of the ingredients I have, and some of them I do not. Okay, so we're gonna go forward with what I have. After doing my son's grocery list, I now have to get to my grocery list. Okay, so let's do it. Let's separate these ingredients that you see here, and they're gonna be 2 separate quick meals. Okay? 2 separate meals. Now, for this I'm sure everyone knows. If you don't know, this is pink salmon. I'm gonna bring you back just a touch. Okay, so these are the 2 meals. I will be making 2 cans of salmon. In that salmon, I will be adding in 2 eggs, onion, a little onion powder, a little garlic powder. I'm going to serve these pink salmon with some rice and some eggs. Okay, so I should get about 6 to 8, depending on the size of the patties that I make. So I will be having about 6 to 8 of those salmon croquettes. And I will be taking those salmon croquettes and I will be serving those for brunch. Some of the ingredients that will be needed: the onion, the garlic powder, the onion powder, a little pepper, and that's brunch. Salmon patties, right? Salmon patties, eggs, and rice. Okay, that's a quick meal. Don't have to be in the kitchen at all for too long. You're in and you're out. Okay? Now, for lunch, the kids love noodles. We all love noodles, okay? So let me give you a second quick tip, a second quick recipe. I will be doing a cooking tutorial on the patties with the rice and the soft scrambled eggs. I will also be doing a tutorial bringing the Japanese style ramen noodles. This is the goal. However, I'm going to put Steph's twist to it, and I am going to mix these two noodles together. This is another type of Oriental noodle, way better than the noodles that we grew up on. We love those noodles. Our kids love them. Takes us about a total of 13 minutes total to make this dish. In this recipe, I will be adding both packs of the noodles. I will be adding in an onion cut thickly. I will be adding in fresh cabbage. I will be adding in fresh garlic, which I already have here prepped. I do have some in the refrigerator that is already prepped and ready to go. So let me go ahead and bring that garlic out and get her to room temperature so I don't hold you long. We will be using fresh garlic, fresh onion, fresh cabbage. We will be adding in some garlic powder, onion powder to this particular recipe. I am also going to add in some oyster sauce, a little bit of soy sauce. Okay, and this is all going to be one dish. Okay, I will be adding in just a little touch of the sriracha in the juice to give it that extra kick. And this is just your natural sriracha chili sauce. Okay, so those are the ingredients that we will be using for that dish. Okay. For the salt, when I add in the other ingredient, which will be 2 bags of shrimp. So I'm going to just take these from the deep freezer, put them into the fridge and let them defrost there. It's the best way to defrost your meat. Okay. Now with this shrimp, I will be cooking these in a separate pot. I am going to sear these. While they're searing, I'm going in with a little shot of red wine. At the time that I am adding my sauces, and this is what, instead of the obey, because it changes the taste of the stir fry, I will be adding in a little tinge of pink Himalayan salt. Okay, that salt will be what will season those shrimp. And that's it. So we have, I was going to use Worcestershire salt, but we have soy salt and that's already salty enough. So that's it. That's the last quick meal. For the other vegetable, instead of adding the red crushed pepper flakes, I am going to use just straight fresh jalapeno peppers because we want to obtain the gold. So that's what I will be using. I will be dicing these, taking the seeds out, may leave a couple. That seeds give you that bite. Okay, so that's the goal. And we have brunch and we have dinner. And we also have our vegetable because I will be adding in the jalapenos. I will be adding in the cabbage. And I will be adding in the fresh garlic and onion. So we have our complete meal in one pot. I am going to do this in my wok. And we're going to do a cooking tutorial. We're going to do it step by step. I've already went over the ingredients that's needed for this stir fry, for this quick menu, a quick dinner. So go ahead, grab your ingredients, and be prepared when Steph comes back with that next video. And we're gonna get this stir fry on the road. Okay, so I will be back with you. I'm gonna bring you in just a little bit closer so that you can have a good look at what ingredients you want to gather to make this video, to make this dinner along with me as I do the cooking tutorial video. Okay, so I'm going to give you just a few minutes to look at the ingredients that we will be using to make this quick dinner. Healthy, have all 3 food groups in there. The vegetables are the vegetables. The shrimp are our meat and protein. Our cabbage is the vegetable. Okay, so stay tuned. I have that white load going. I have prepped for both meals. And thanks for joining your girl Cooking with Steph. I am back, ready to work. And let's get these menus out on the table real quick, real simple. And when cooking is your passion, and your passion is cooking,